I'm attorney Tim Semmelroth with RSH Legal. After your car accident, you may have suffered serious and debilitating injuries. These injuries may have meant that you could no longer work or could no longer do the same job that you did before the crash. This could result in a lower paying job or no job at all. In an ideal world, the other driver's insurance company would realize you lost your job because of your injuries and compensate you for that loss. But that's not usually how it goes. Insurance companies will try to underpay or deny your claim whenever they can. One of the ways that they might do this is to deny you any compensation for your lost job. They'll claim that because you have no evidence or documentation from your job search, you lack the motivation to return to work and therefore should not receive any compensation for lost wages or loss of future earning capacity. That is why it is crucial for you to document every part of your job search. Here is the job documentation process, step by step, so the insurance company can't cheat you out of the full value of your Iowa car crash claim. Step 1. Contact Iowa Vocational Rehabilitation Services and Iowa Workforce Development. One of the easiest ways to prove that you're actively looking for a new job after a crash is to work with Iowa's Job Placement and Career Counseling Services. The state has two departments for this: Iowa Vocational Rehabilitation Services, also called IVRS, and Iowa Workforce Development, or IWD. IVRS is the program through the state of Iowa that provides services like career counseling and job placement. There are 3 requirements to receive services from IVRS. Number 1, you must have a physical or mental condition that impacts your ability to work. IVRS has its own methods for assessing your medical conditions, which is different from other assessments like the Social Security Administration. Number 2, you must be able to get and keep a job after receiving IVRS services. And number 3, you must need rehabilitation service in order to help you get and keep that job. To begin working with IVRS, you simply need to contact your local office and request services. You'll then be scheduled for an appointment with a counselor. At this appointment, the counselor will get information from you to determine your eligibility. You should go to this appointment prepared to discuss your situation completely. IVRS recommends that you bring the following items to your appointment: your Social Security number, names and addresses of any doctors that you've seen recently, names and addresses of any schools you've attended, information about any medical insurance that you have, a list of places that you have worked, including the type of job, the dates of employment, the reason left, and your salary. Any reports of recent medical exams, school records, or other exams. And information which you feel may help the counselor better understand your disability. Keep track of all of your appointments and documents that you've provided to IVRS. Working with this service is great evidence that you're putting in the effort needed to gain employment. Iowa Workforce Development works with unemployed Iowans by providing job placement opportunities through an online website. Sign up for IWD through their website by using these following steps. Number 1, register with IWD. This can be done online on your own. This online registration must be completed on the IWD website. If you're uncomfortable using computers or you don't have one to use, visit your local IWD office. You can find their locations on their website. There are computers and staff available to assist you at each of these offices. Number 2, check the job listings. Unlike IVRS, you will not be assigned a personal counselor. It is your job to regularly check the IWD website for job listings. You can go to your local office to use a computer or to get the help that you need accessing this website. It can be helpful to build a relationship with the local IWD staff by visiting the office regularly. If the staff knows you and sees that you're eager to find work, they are more likely to contact you personally when a job becomes available. Number 3, apply for jobs. Once you have found a job listing, you should apply for the job by following the instructions of the particular employer. The staff at your local IWD can help you with this process. Number 4, apply for a career readiness certificate. IWD may issue you a certificate stating that you are capable of employment in a particular field. In order to obtain this certificate, you must take a test administered by IWD and obtain a high enough score. You do not have to obtain this certificate in order to use the IWD's services, but getting this certificate can be evidence of your motivation to return to work. Step 2, apply for at least 2 jobs per week. To prove that you are willing and able to return to work, we recommend to our clients that they apply to at least 2 jobs per week or more if they're available. Apply to a broad range of work, including temporary agencies. This will prove to the insurance company that you're actively searching and working hard to get back to work. For each potential job, make sure that you apply correctly by following the employer application instructions. Some employers ask for a resume and cover letter, while others will just ask for a written or online application. Whatever method they request, always keep a copy of what you send to a potential employer for your records. Step 3, follow up with the potential employer. Once you've applied for the job, follow up by either phone or letter. Keep a copy of any letter that you send to the employer and a written record of any follow-ups made. If you are granted an interview, make sure that you go and try your best. Attending interviews and following up with potential employers will help prove your desire to work and the effort that you're putting towards regaining employment. Step 4, keep a job search log. Keep track of all of these efforts in a job search log. This will be a document where you can note your efforts. If you meet with an attorney about your claim, be sure to bring all of this documentation with you. If you have questions about how to document your job search, call RSH Legal today at 1-800-433-0283.